What's up, everybody? I'm in the parking lot at Kohl's. My wife is shopping. I'm not. Though I just did go shopping at one of my favorite places. And I figured I'd come up on this channel and show you guys what I picked up. I went to our local, what I call local, card shop here in Longview, Texas, and I never go in there empty-handed. I never leave out of there empty-handed. Let's just say that. So football season's coming. Well, at least training camp is right around the corner. So I picked up some things because, hey, I'm starting to get in that football spirit. It's July. It's July, and guess what? Training camp starts soon. And by the way, I'm going to find out if they have some free practices that you go to, or I say free practices where the public can go up to at the Star. If they offer those again this year, I'm going to go and I'm going to see if I can get some autographs, like a freaking nerd that I am. So I picked up these two cards right here. I'm a huge Dak Prescott fan. You know, that's my quarterback. And so I picked up this one. This one is a 2017. Okay. Panini 2017. Not his rookie card. His sophomore season. And then I picked up this one. This is also 2017. And has it's called Reflections. And it has Dak Prescott and Roger Staubach. So those are the two single cards that I got. Now again, football season's right around the corner, and as a Cowboys fan, you get excited and you start thinking about the good old days. And I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning and NFL Network had like the football story or football life or whatever, and I turned it on and I was halfway through Troy Aikman. And then after that, it was Jimmy Johnson. And after that, it was Tom Landry, and my wife wanted to come shopping. So here we are. So I went into the shop and I bought this. This is a box set of 1992 Skybox. I bought it for $12. 12 bucks. Obviously, 1992 was a special year because that was as Cowboys, was our Super Bowl year of the 90s. So, you know, all those players were special to me. And so out of that, I picked out some of my favorite cards. The Jimmy Jones. Okay. He was a defensive tackle. He was pretty good. Had Emmitt Smith. Some would say he was pretty good too. Some would say that. Yeah, I think so. Only the GOAT of all running backs. Listen, I don't care what you say. I don't care about Walter Payton. I don't care about none of them. Emmitt Smith's the greatest. Now, not a Cowboy, but this is Deion Sanders. Back when he played with the Cardinals. Not the Cardinals, the Falcons. Wrong bird. Jerry Rice. Of course, we beat him in the NFC Championship game, so thank you, Jerry Rice. You could be the GOAT all you want, but we did beat you. You beat us a couple times too, so. And if you ask me, the 92, 93, that year, that NFC Championship game was the Super Bowl. It was the Cowboys versus the 49ers, and those were the top two teams of all of football at that time. So obviously pretty special day right there. There is Michael Irvin. Got a Shannon Sharp. I only really like Shannon Sharp now because he does the TV, right, and radio. I was listening to him on NFL radio way before he was ever on TV. So always a good someone fun to listen to. Kelvin Martin, a receiver He kind of got, after Alvin Harper came in, he was like the third receiver and a punt returner. I remember watching the only regular season, only Dallas Cowboy game I ever went to. They lost, I believe this was the 90 or 91 season. They lost to the Giants, and he had Kelvin Martin, though. He returned a punt for a touchdown that game. Tony Casillas, he was really good. I liked him. Why is that in there? Here's a Dan Marino. Here's a Jerry Rice. Now we get into the good guys. All right, Isaac Holt. He was picked up out of that trade. Out of 89. With Herschel Walker trade. He was one of the guys we picked up out of that. He wasn't a draft. He was already with the Vikings, but he was one of the players that we actually got that year. Ken Norton. Ken Norton. Big player for the one of the biggest reasons why we won Super Bowls. Ken Norton. The most underrated player of all that time, Jay Novacek. The most underrated football player. His freaking career was cut short due to an injury. But you want to talk about the main reason why we won Super Bowls and how we even got there? Jay Novacek. That was Troy Aikman's go-to. Alvin Harper. Alvin freaking Harper. Another Michael Irvin. Emmitt Smith. Again, I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time, but I'm kind of saying it. Michael Irvin. Yes, sir. Michael Irvin. Love Michael Irvin. Here's a couple of cards in here. I'm just throwing in here. John Elway, Dan Marino, Joe Montana. Russell Maryland. Big reason why we won. We were so good in the 90s. Russell Maryland. Jack Del Rio. And finally, Troy Aikman. You know, I'm like I said in the last video while I was kind of introducing you guys to myself, in case you didn't know, I am a collector. And so as a collector, I look for a lot of things that mean a lot to me. And the 92 season meant a lot for me. In this box, I already looked through this box. I picked out a lot of these cards. And in this box, there's a lot of 49ers players like Charles Haley, Steve Young, people like that. And there's also a lot of Buffalo Bills. Listen, we love the Buffalo Bills around here because for what, 4-5 straight seasons, something like that, they were one of the greatest teams in all the NFL. But that last game of the year, they sucked. And so we appreciate them sucking. Okay, yeah, it was 5 in a row. They were great. They were great until the last game of the year. And we appreciate that as Cowboys fans, especially when you lost those two back-to-back Super Bowls to us. That's right. And because the real Super Bowl was in the NFC Championship games. That's for daggum sure. Well, anyways, that's my sports video of the thing here, and I'm ready for some football. Ready for some training camp, and I'm not sure what to expect this year from the Cowboys. Just not. My hunch is that it's Team Tank this year. And I'm not talking about Team Tank Lawrence. I'm sitting there thinking that We're out to get Sean Payton. That's my conspiracy theory. We're trying to get Sean Payton. Because just imagine if Sean Payton can take Dak Prescott to the glory land, the glory, it'd be great. I think he's the man to do it. It was because of Sean Payton who's the reason why we had Tony Romo. Okay? You guys know, and if you don't know, Tony Romo was one of the greatest Dallas Cowboys ever. I would say he'd be the third best Dallas Cowboys ever. Even though his numbers said he was the greatest Dallas Cowboy, the only difference is that he didn't win the championships. Okay, and in my view, if you want to be the greatest of all time, and listen, you could talk about Jason Witten being the greatest, and I'm a huge Jason Witten fan. But as I said, Jay Novacek was better. The only reason why I say that is because of the championships. I'm a Cowboys fan. I expect to win Super Bowls. And Jay Novacek won us Super Bowls. Jason Witten may have been better talent-wise, and same thing with Tony Romo. But you got to win championships. So yeah. Tony Romo can be this, but he can be a Dan Marino. He can be all these guys that never won a championship, but you'll never be elite. And that's just the way it is. And so we're hoping Dak Prescott could be elite one of these days. And I think Sean Payton is the man to get him there. I just really do think so. And I think that that's going to happen. I really do think so. I think this is Mike McCarthy's last year. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. As football season, hey, shoot, I may do all my sports videos on this channel. What do you think? What do you guys think? Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. I enjoy talking sports. Anyway, talk to you guys later. 73.